So I think we just have to choose a series of words and they correspond with either of the girls. Want to point out, will not be doing my voices tonight. I had a great time doing it for the first 2 episodes. It also killed my throat. So I'm just gonna have a good time, enjoying it for what this game is, which is fucking insanity, but also a little bit of cuteness and kawaii-ness on top. So I'm trying to go personally, I think either for Yuri or Monika, but we'll see, because I feel like it's kind of hard to get Monika. Let's go for amazing. Waterfall. Kawaii. Valentine. I just got the color pink, so let's choose pink. I like Cora. Well, I'm obviously gonna. Oh shit! I want to choose the words that are gonna correspond the most with Yuri too. So Inferno. Fear. Oh shit. Massacre. God damn. Some of these words. Crimson. Entropy. Intellectual. Yeah. Climax? Yeah, I'm getting all her words. Fuck yeah. Philosophy. Graveyard. Fantasy. Okay, no. Passion. Vertigo. Uncanny. Hell yeah, boys. Let's go. Okay, moving on. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Nine. Oh, this is Sayori. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club is all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Yo, their love-hate relationship will never not amaze me. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Yuri? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. God damn. Jesus. My character's an asshole. Oh, my girlfriend. Yuri suddenly giggles. I did notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell Nine let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean that. I got to use over my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. So this is what I don't get. Yuri always be like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean that. It's my book. It's like, you clearly mean what you be saying. Why don't you just say it with your chest? Because, like, I want to date you, but, like, I don't want to date a scary bitch. Look, I don't want to date a bitch that can't speak up for themselves and communicate how they feel. So it's like, Yuri, get your head out your book and talk to people. But also say what you mean and mean what you say. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. The revolution? Retribution, exactly. That word. Still coming for you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pop! Might smack the shit out of her ass. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Oh my god. Retribution. Dumbass. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki. Okay. Natsuki, cute and all, not my type whatsoever. Sorry, babe. I can't deal with the fucking tsundere, yandere, like, stop, dude. Either you like me or you don't. Fuck. So happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just ate it already. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over there, just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours really looks good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, well, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy with the one you shared. With that, you shared this with me today. Shared with me. Adding extra words to the dialogue. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Did she just really bite her shit? Wow. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Says the kid in the room. Monika, can you tell Sayori? And Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than any of us combined. Damn. Just fucking threw yourself under the bus for no reason. Gotta have confidence, girl. Listen, if you don't have confidence in yourself, what are you doing right now? Like, get it together. 1 + 1 = 3, because you need that extra piece of confidence, especially in this dog-eat-dog world. So Yuri, babe, get it together. Hey, exactly, Natsuki. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. But I helped you up anyway. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I mustn't have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Nine. Monika smiles sweetly. Aw, look at her little ponytail. I'm about to fucking drop Yuri and go for Monika right now. I'm thinking about it, chat. I'm really thinking about it. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Let's fucking go. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that we can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Why is everybody in the closet? I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind that with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and settles the kettle down. She sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? You're just staring at old girl right now, just watching them legs, huh? Why can't I have both Yuri and Monika? Variety. Thanks, I'll be right back. Ah, I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Monika, where are you going? We're both like, Yuri was going to make some tea too. I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monika. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monika, don't cock block me right now, bro. What the fuck? Monika, please mind your own business for once. I just heard the claws come out. I heard the I just heard them come out right quick. Or do you want me to tell, or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve 9 in club's activities? Monika's face. My mouth's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, 9. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. Oh shit, I'm wiping my makeup off. Oh. That tends to happen when you're not paying attention. Also, I need to get better with doing makeup constantly so I'm more aware that I have makeup on my face. LOL. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monika to judge people like that. 9? Oh, look at her little eye. Aw. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Oh. Because, girl. Badass titty. I mean, nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friends, you say? Yuri lifts her head. 9. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Aww. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Aww, look at these little cuties. You stood up for his girlfriend. 9, do you like oolong tea? Girl, I like anything you gonna pour for me, girl. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Oh, she's coming out of her shell. Fuck yeah. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, 9. It's very endearing. Yours wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for us each. For us both. 9, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why do we gotta sit on the floor when there's empty desks behind us? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. So then just sit up straight. And you can bring the book close. You can rest your elbows and bring the book closer and I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain very regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Your posture. Always hunched over like that while reading? Yeah, it's terrible reading posture. Not my huge ass redonkulous titties, you know? No. It's just my back and my posture. Alright, got the book from the bag. I have some chocolate as well. Keeping it from Sayori's candy radar. Psych. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit then against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer over, and our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand. That's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't actually touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Thank you. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, close up of my beloved? Look at her. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have it any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, I need everybody to clear the room. Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it into Yuri's. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. Wow. Girly. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Look at the chocolate in her little. Oh, this. I love this game. It's so fucking cute. Did I just? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. 9? Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I can't take this serious. If I could blush, I would. I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, sure. That's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell by her expression that she can't really focus right now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't invert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her, oh my god, I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yo, Monika. DM alert. My god, Monika. I know I was freaking out and clutching my pearls, but I didn't need you to come in there and just straight up ruin the moment. Okay, everyone. Everyone's like, Yuri jolt back. It's time to share poems. 9, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who's gonna show it to Yuri first? I love her. I'm in love. I need her. Let's see what you've written for today. There's a poem, surprise expression on her face. Do you like it? 9? This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques we're practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining? I really wanted to try giving it more imagery, excuse me. Yeah, no, I was just trying to go literally after what you were describing. So if it's doom and gloom, I'm assuming it's you. I'm sorry, Yuri. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. And sweet Mom spaghetti. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Well, duh, dickhead. Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share your poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Alright now. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a wandering human. As an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the conscious. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, my... Girl, why is this in cursive? My wage? I wish this wasn't in script. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to follow me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Whoa. That's dark as fuck. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Yeah, literally we can all see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. Yeah, I don't want to either, dude. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem... Jesus. Bro. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Oh, why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Nine? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Nine. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. Yo, this girl gonna kill me, bro. She's gonna kill me. Oh my god! Oh boys! I thought I almost just launched my fucking camera. I thought I launched my shit. I'm a little loopy. I'm sorry. I'm a little loopy because I've been working for like a week straight. Hadn't eaten much today. I'm back to it. Anyways, it's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Alright, so we're gonna read Monika's next. Hi again, Nun. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. Totally tubular talented Monika. Monika, Yuri. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. And when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mind that. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monika whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Beautiful, bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony? I'm looking that word up. I don't like not knowing what the fuck I be saying. That gets under my skin. CACO. PH.
Cacophony.
Oh, cacophony. Okay. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise. It won't stop. Violent. Rating waveforms. Speaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Oh, shit. Okay. It's abstract is... That's a word. That is a word that we can use to describe this poem. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract or can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. I don't know if that was the game's way of saying save the game, but I definitely did. No. Oh, go. Just go back. Return. I was like, where's the return button? When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Okay. You never know when you might want to change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Save. Just save your fucking name. Probably Sayori. I like this one, 9. It has some nice feelings in it. Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. Sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give that rain cloud a little hug. Oh my god, Sayori's so adorable, bro. I still don't like her because she's such a fucking airhead. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after it all. Thanks, 9. I should go write that down then. Can you read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And if I put a bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save a day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my finger goes, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hidden in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Don't they want my bottles that much? Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pulled off the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it chatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. That just got so fucking dark. Oh my god. I don't feel good after reading that. Jesus. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika taught me a whole lot, and I've I'm just imagining Monika just sitting there. Okay, friends, you said that 30 times now. Let's try to use something else. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express something. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Jesus Christ. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. And last but not least, Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew, what? Oh well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's... okay. Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for long, you might have been on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Oh god. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, prickly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. So her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always hear her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. Bro, I feel like I'm reading a fucking 6-year-old, like, story. Also, replace spiders with girls, and boom, homophobia. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross. The world would be better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. I don't think Natsuki's talking about spiders. Is Natsuki homophobic? Into a million pieces, because though she was not my favorite, I really did not like that, like, at all. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with such simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Okay. Oh Oh my god, so much sweat off my brow. Okay, she was... Okay, she's not... Okay. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'll be made fun of. They'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what if someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn and respect others for liking weird things. Like... that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I don't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding her words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if our writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but like, if you don't convey your emotions, that's also fucking cool too, because like, you are emotionally fucking stunted and I'm just gonna walk away. I feel like she just goes off into like a whole fucking tangent about like emotional growth, and it kills me that like the most simplified character has the most emotional like depth, it seems. Because I really was about to label homegirl as a homophobe and just outright not like root for her, like her, choose any of her words. I was just going to do everything like to down this girl. Like, I was not rooting for her at all. But clearly that's not the case. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any more members. That's a concern of mine as well. I really don't know what to do with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry contest. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting all of it on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people that I'd like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki have never shared their poems without anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite the poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better it will be for everyone the better we'll be able to show everyone that the literature is all about. Yeah, Sayori like fucking chimes in like, It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share with those? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if we all take, and if it all, and if it all takes us, if all it takes is us standing in front of a room 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Everyone's like, no, no, no. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha! Let's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practicing reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of the strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. And finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Holy shit. Yuri clutched a sheet of papers between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances up at us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of the lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. Honestly, girl... Okay, I mean, like... I guess. Like, I feel like... Once again, confidence. You got all this fire in you, and you holding it back for fear of someone judging you, which is all understandable. Like, girl, you're holding yourself back. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and she rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri's like she's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks onto the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Yuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself like in front of the mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even 9 liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that soft and gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. It might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. She's so cute. She's like a little sister to me, bro. Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before 9. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let 9 lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Look at all my bays lined up. Look at this beautiful harem. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applaud anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something I'll improve on over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Oh, because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when she's spoken aloud. Words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it for other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just for my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about at the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope you all had an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all of this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Alright everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Walking home with Sayori once more. Walking home with Sayori once more. Even though it's been like only a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. Let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. And... oh, this is why they told us to save. Okay, first choice. 3 episodes in and we're making like major choice. Oh, hold on. I gotta take a second because this is important who we choose right now. Now I've been saying Yuri. Sayori's been kind of, I don't know. Sayori's she's like a sister to me though. That's why I like her. Not necessarily because I literally like her. Yuri I kind of like. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna say I'm gonna walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admit? Oh my god! He admitted it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me around anymore. Need you? Sayori? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Ah. And it's time to save. Hey, episode 3, Doki Doki Literature Club. What a success. What a success. I genuinely love that game. Though I also, let me put on display capture.